Hey everybody, this is my native tank, and right now we are looking at some sunfish, and this is probably the last time we are going to be looking at least some of these sunfish. This one right here is terrorizing the other three fish that are in this tank right now. Not really sure what's going on. I know sunfish are territorial and aggressive, and that is clearly the case here. Usually that kind of aggression is only during spawning. However, you can see these fish are basically just forced down into a corner. Of course, they're coming up to the glass now because they see me, and despite being a wild caught fish that's only been in this tank for a week, they already recognize me as the giver of food. So when I was on the other side of the room, basically what you see there is what you get. These fish are just hiding in the corner, and that's exactly why. This big fish right there, the larger sunfish in the tank, has just decided this is his tank, or possibly her tank, and is just relentlessly and aggressively attacking these other fish here in this side, in this corner. So at the very least, I'm going to pull these poor fish out of here today and release them, and then we may end up with just this big fish in the tank, and then we'll see what happens with that, and we'll do some video, maybe a little more specifically. I know I keep promising some good solid video of some of these fish, but I just don't seem to get a good tank that's worth really videoing, other than, you know, some interesting behavior like we're seeing. I've mentioned on many occasions that these sunfish are extremely aggressive. This should give you a pretty good look at exactly what I'm talking about. This is just relentless. It goes on and on and on all day. And if you start looking really close at the fish, you can start to see damage to their fins, damage to their scales. Their colors are darkening. They're just really stressed out. This is a completely untenable situation. This large fish is eventually going to kill these smaller fish here within the next few days if I don't do something about it. So today is the day I'm going to do something about it. I am going to go fishing. I'm going to take my bucket and my air stone, and we'll see what I end up with. If I catch something interesting, I may just get rid of all these fish altogether and start over with something new. So sit tight, let's wait and see what happens, and pretty soon we'll have at least some different interesting video of what's going on in this tank. And as I always say, you may as well just go ahead and subscribe, because I make a lot of changes not only to this tank but to all my other tanks. I do have a lot of them. So stay tuned, and there will be plenty more updates to come. Everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.